I look at the audience engagement metrics for the videos, and I see this like massive drop off in the first couple seconds once the video starts, and you can't help but feel self-conscious about that. And I'm like, do I have a bad intro? Nah. Last night, what happened? Oh yeah, LSU totally dominated Southern Mississippi State. Not a very eventful game. So we're just going to keep moving on. We have 81 teams left. We're getting down to the final 80 with today's episode. Another quick look at the map here so you can see where everything is. And let's get this started. Shuffle this wheel. Get down to the top 80. And here we go. On episode 54 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism, the next team is... It's Hawaii once again. They've already been landed on once, and they avoided having to play because of where the arrow went. Let's do a quick description. It's pretty simple. Their arrow pretty much has to go to the northeast or the east, or else they're not going to play because it's just going to go straight into the ocean. So let's spin this arrow and see if Hawaii will actually play a game this time. Northwest. That's a no. That's going straight over to just the Pacific Ocean and all the many other Polynesian islands that are out there. So Hawaii avoids another matchup, and we spin the wheel again. Here we go. Probably shouldn't have shuffled the wheel there, but it's fine. Episode 54 of College Football 25 Season-Long Imperialism. The next team is... You've got to be kidding me. It's Florida State again. They're about to play their fourth matchup. It's both Colorado and Florida State, two of the most ignominious teams of college football, playing 4 times. Now, the Seminoles have already avoided one game, so this could be another moment where they avoid one. And they might want to, because they've got a murderer's row of opponents. You have South Alabama right here. You have Alabama, Auburn, Georgia Tech, who just beat Tennessee, Georgia, the number 2 team in the country, South Carolina over this way, Florida down here, and then you have the Atlantic Ocean this way and the Gulf of Mexico down here. So they could avoid playing entirely. Let's spin this arrow and see where they go. It's going to be Northwest. They are playing. And I'm going to say that's Auburn. We've got another SEC battle. They, by far, have been the conference that has played the most games this tournament. And they're going to be playing again. We're going to Jordan-Hare, and this could be the end for Florida State. Let's get this going. Florida State is going to be over here. Florida State is now an 85 overall. Oh my God, they've updated the rankings in the most recent update. Oh, you love to see that. You love to see a team of developers that actually cares and listens to the fans and hears what's going on. I mean, that's fantastic. And we got Auburn right here, listed as an 87 overall. This is a very even matchup. Let's edit these uniforms. Auburn's got their classic look. They've got their home option, which is basically the same. The away option, they don't have any alternates. So we're going to go classic for Auburn. And I think there's a new uniform here for Florida State that could be cool. Because they got their away. Seminole hair. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, it's different enough. It's like blue and red against the very dark blue of Auburn. I'm going to say we do this just because I want to see these uniforms before Florida State goes out. Let's just see if they have anything else that's cool. Home option, away option, home option 2, away option 2. Yeah, Seminole Heritage alternate. That's awesome. Let's get it going. And we're playing as the 719. Let's go Golden Hour one more time. Jordan-Hare. Here we go. Pop this over here. It's a little smaller. We're going to move quickly. One of the most historic stadiums in college football. Home to 2 of the most famous plays in SEC history. The tipped Hail Mary against Georgia. The kick 6 against Alabama. Both in the same season, if I'm not incorrect. The team has fallen on hard times recently. A couple of bad coaches. But they always show up in big moments. They always make things interesting. against the teams that are favored to beat them. And Florida State is just barely favored to win this one, but it's going to be very close. You've got the War Eagle flying through Alabama. Let's get this set up. Florida State, their depth chart is going to be on the left. And Auburn's will be on the right. Two teams that have already played each other once this tournament. This is only the second game out of 54 where both teams have already won a game. Florida State has won 3. Auburn has won just 1. The Seminoles. Who did they beat in order to get here? They beat a couple teams from Georgia. Georgia State and Georgia Southern, as well as Troy. So this is their first Power 4 opponent. And Auburn was able to beat Jacksonville State in order to get here. And now they get a major test. Both of these teams, battle-tested, battle-worn, and they're both not doing very good in real life. This should be a very fun game. Auburn will start with possession here. And it's their quarterback. I believe it's Peyton Thorne in the shotgun. Sends Hunter out in motion. Throws. Long. Caught. This could be 6. 50. And he gets all the way down to the 49-yard line. Number 8, Cam Coleman, the freshman, making the catch. And that was number 8 Florida State, Azaria Thomas, making the tackle. Seminoles have some of the most interceptions out of any team in Imperialism so far. They love taking the ball away. We'll see if they're capable of doing that again here. Thorne looks to the sideline on 1st and 10. He's got Jarquez Hunter next to him. Jarquez Hunter takes the ball forward and gets a couple nice yards by army crawling through those defenders for a 7-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 3. These two teams have some of the most beautiful stadiums in college football. I think Florida State's played once at Doak Campbell, but that was before we had game audio. So we weren't able to get the full experience. We will get it for Jordan-Hare, though. 14 goes in motion. They fake the push pass and hand it off to Hunter, and he cannot get the first down. No gain on that one. It'll be 3rd and 3. Peyton Thorne will have to convert this with his arm, unless they want to go for another run play here. It's entirely possible, but I doubt it. It'll take a lot of chutzpah against what is a very good Florida State defense on paper, at least. Thorne will throw. He drops back, throws short. Jarquez Hunter, it's a happy medium. 40, 35, 30, and he's taken down at the 29-yard line. So like, no, we're not going to run. We're not going to throw. We're going to throw a screen, which is basically a delayed run. Great setup. Great execution. First down, Auburn. And they are in business. Peyton Thorne. Hunter again. And number 12 shuts him down for no gain. Conrad Hussey, the sophomore free safety, making the tackle. So honestly, the biggest thing is probably the player ratings in this new College Ball 25 update. A lot of the other stuff only comes up when you're like individually choosing plays. The uniforms will be nice. Gonna love picking those. Thorne throws quickly. Caught. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Another throw to Cam Coleman, the true freshman. Coleman's a homegrown product from Phoenix City, Alabama. Now it's 3rd and 6. Thorne. Beautiful floater, and it's caught. Jarquez Hunter getting involved early and often here. They brought the blitz. And they probably shouldn't have. Because those short little plays to the running back, you want to try and cover those and take them away. Because that can create a pressure situation really early. Two corners are defending no one out here. They blitz one of them, drop him back in coverage. And Hunter makes the catch for another 2 yards. Auburn in the red zone. We've seen so many good teams struggle mightily with the red zone in recent games, especially Tennessee against Georgia Tech. Some legendary screw-ups by their offense in that game. Trips to the right here on 2nd and 8. Can Auburn buck the trend? Hunter, 10. Tries to break one tackle, and he's able to pick up about 4 yards there to make it 3rd and 4 from the 7. Now, They converted their last third down and the one before that with short throws to the running back, making it easy for the quarterback when the pressure's coming in to get somebody on these short yardage plays. They should absolutely do that again. You don't have to score a touchdown here. Thorne. Waits, throws out of the back of the end zone. What did I say? They ran a swing pass and Peyton Thorne never even looked at him. It's going to be 4th and 4, and Florida State forces a field goal in the opening drive, and here comes, I believe it's Alex McPherson to kick this field goal. Let's see if I can pull that up. There goes the kick. It is good. There he is. Alex McPherson with his 4th made field goal of Imperialism. This is a short one, but we've seen so many misses from short range. He should be happy that he made that one. Okay. There goes the kick. Florida State will return. It was a long opening drive for Auburn, and this is a good return past the 20. And the Seminoles will get started at the 22. And here comes the man of the hour, quarterback DJ Uiagalelei. Now he's injured in real life. He's underperforming in real life. But he's played some mistake-free, solid football at Florida State, and he's not out there. I don't know who that is. Is it Brock Glenn? I think it's Brock Glenn. They're going to hand it off. It's Brock Glenn in a quarterback instead of DJ Uiagalelei. He throws long, caught. Nope, he dropped it. So now they are reflecting real-life injuries in the rosters for this game, which I don't necessarily agree with. I mean, DJU's not all that good to start, so it's not a huge problem, but I guess, what can you do? Brock Glenn takes a snap under pressure, and he is sacked. Number 35 for Auburn sprints in there. That's Jalen McLeod with the tackle. And the Tigers are one good stop away from getting the ball right back. I think they may have lowered the overall for Florida State here as well, because they're not looking too good. It's pretty seismic for Auburn to pick up all this territory, and it would truly turn the Southeast into an SEC Invitational. Glenn, under pressure, gonna launch it deep. Does he have someone down there? He might. He doesn't. It was double covered. And Antonio Kite knocks the ball away. So it's 4th and 18. And the Seminoles will punt Auburn with a chance to drive right back down the field and score again. It's going to be Alex Mastromano in to punt the ball for the Seminoles. He sends it long. Back to the 40. He gets out to the 46. A good return for number 0. That's Keontae Scott making the return for Auburn. Thorne on first down. Hands off to Hunter. Hunter gets an extra block and tries to turn, keeps his legs moving to get an extra yard out of that. And a lot of really disastrous injuries, including the one to Chris Godwin, can happen when you go for those extra yards. And thankfully they don't have the hip drop animation in here, because that can also cause some bad stuff. And Roquan, get your act together, man. Don't be hip dropping people with a minute to go. Thorne fakes the handoff, throws deep, has a man. It's intercepted. Fentrell Cypress with his 3rd interception of Imperialism, turning this game on its head. And Auburn's in trouble. Look how realistic this game is. Peyton Thorne not reading the field, not recognizing where the danger spots are, and just throwing straight into tight coverage and straight to one of the best ball hawks we've seen in Imperialism, Fentrell Cypress II. Yikes. I mean, he was hit as he threw. Had to throw it quickly, but maybe just take the sack. 1st and 10 for the 41. Brock Glenn back with the ball. He hands it off to Toafili, and Toafili will pick up 3 yards there. Let's take a look at Brock Glenn's profile. He's a redshirt freshman. He's been at Florida State both years of his career. Originally from Covington, Tennessee. Went to Lausanne Collegiate School. Now he's here at Florida State, and I'm on the wrong roster. Glenn hands off to Toafili, who gets a block, but it's a beautiful edge tackle by Auburn. Here. Roster pulled up again. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 4. A much easier situation here for the Seminoles. Glenn in the shotgun. Drops back, throws to the left. And he pushed him too far. That's going to be 4th down. Number 0. Dropping out of the play where he could have made the catch, and Auburn forces another punt. Here's Mastromanno in once again, and the Seminoles can't get anything going on offense. There goes the punt. That's not a good one. It's a really, really bad kick from Mastromanno. Florida State, true to life, is really starting to screw things up. Thorne fires a pass in, and that's going to be an 8-yard gain to number 13, making the catch. That's Rivaldo Fairweather. He made a bunch of big catches in their first game against Jacksonville State. And now, we've made it to the end of the first quarter and the start of the second. We're skipping right to it. Thorne in the shotgun here. 4-man pressure. Throws deep. Knocked away and almost picked off. Nearly an interception there for Kevin Knowles, the second, who couldn't quite get to that one. And then somebody else dropped the ball as well. Would have been Edwin Joseph. So it's 3rd and 2. Auburn given life. Can they make something out of it? They send Hunter in motion. Thorne throws deep. Wide open and caught. Rivaldo Fairweather to the 10, to the 5. No, he's down at the 1. Down at the 1-yard line, but Rivaldo Fairweather has brought the Auburn Tigers offense to the doorstep of a 10-point lead. Yeah, nobody covered him. I think the developer said they fixed some of those glitches, but maybe not in Super Sim. Yikes. So it's 1st and goal from the 1. Florida State just making every single mistake you possibly can. This is looking a bit more realistic now. 6.5 minutes to go. Peyton Thorne. Oh, they're going Wildcat. Jarquez Hunter. Sends the man in motion. Push pass to number 0. Touchdown, Auburn. Beautiful play there. Peyton Thorne walks into the end zone, but he was less of a blocker and more of a advanced celebration team. That's Keontae Scott running the ball in. Just have your fastest guy fly in on a push pass. Bordeaux has shown us repeatedly that that's a fantastic goal line strategy. And it works to perfection there. It's not Keontae Scott. That's Alston making the play there. Damari Alston. They have 2 different players in number 0. I will have to remember that. Damari Alston getting into the end zone, and now it's a 10-point lead for Auburn as long as they can make this extra point. And they can. 4 plays, 63 yards. They make quick work of this Florida State defense, mostly to a huge pass from Peyton Thorne to Rivaldo Fairweather. Auburn's taking care of business here. There goes the kickoff. He's taken down. Now, so there's only a 10-point game. We're not necessarily going to go to Super Sim if Florida State fails to score here. But we are going to say if Auburn stretches it to 17-0, then we'll just call Super Sim right there and then. Big time tackle, but it's a 9-yard run for Brock Glenn. Seminoles looking to get their first momentum of the game. Their offense has just been putrid so far. And you got to go read option. You have to go with what works with other teams. Try these, like, slant routes. Maybe look for somebody in press coverage. Go deep. Everyone's stacking the box for Auburn here. They are forcing Brock Glenn to throw the ball, which he doesn't want to do. Instead, he hands it off to Toafili, and Toafili gets the first down. Spins out of a tackle and gets all the way to the 35. And there's a penalty on Auburn. Unnecessary roughness in a video game. I've been playing Madden since like 2008. I don't think I've ever seen that. Wow. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Glenn has Toafili going out for a quick pass. Instead, he throws to the left, and it's caught by number 0. That's Ja'Kai Douglas making the catch and getting 8 yards. They're loving these low-pressure second down situations. 2nd and 18. 5:15 to go in this game. Brock Glenn in the empty set. They're still stacking the box a little bit, though. There goes the motion, and that's why. It's a push pass to Toafili. Cuts it back inside, stiff arms a man, and falls forward for the first down. He was in trouble there. Those inside jukes can kill a lot of those plays. And, to my credit, 3 Auburn defenders were right there to shut it down, but Lawrence Toafili showed his strength and his grit and his resolve to get the first down. Roydell Williams is nowhere to be seen, but Lawrence Toafili has been arguably their more efficient running back in the first 3 games of Imperialism. He's been good today. Just keep giving him the rock. It'll be 2nd and 5 with about 4 minutes to go in this game when we get back right now. Or 4 minutes to go in the first half. Glenn. And there's Roydell Williams as soon as I say something. He picks up about a yard there. And I'm going to talk quickly so that nothing happens with this copyright claim. Hello! This is College Football 25 season-long Imperialism. We have 134 teams that we started out with. We had a wheel to select them, an arrow pointing which way they were going to attack. We've eliminated 53 teams so far. This is game number 54. Glenn throws. Caught. No, it's dropped. He was looking for Jaylen Brown on the play. Not that Jaylen Brown, who just started his NBA season on Tuesday night. The Celtics tied the NBA record for most three-pointers in the game, and then had 13 attempts to break the record and missed every single one. 4th and 4 for the Seminoles. They're trying a 51-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. There's a flag on Auburn. That's going to be roughing the kicker. I don't think it's a first down, though. Okay, what are the options here? They do get a first down. A 15-yard penalty for Florida State, and now they are in the red zone. Penalties saving the day for the Seminoles here. Sends number 0 in motion. He's going to swing outside. They throw the swing pass. He has his blocker, and he gets to the 15. Down to the 8. A fantastic setup there. And great execution by the outside receiver shutting down that block. That one player is the difference between a tackle for loss and a first down, and he did his job. Good down block, nothing illegal, solid play. Brock Glenn on 1st and goal from the 8. Drops back, really under pressure, gets the throw away, and just goes out. Sailing out of the back of the end zone, harmlessly incomplete. Smart play from Glenn. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. You could go read option here, try and catch somebody open and get some more yards to make the situation a little easier, or you go with a slightly easier pass now that you're backed up a little bit. Glenn hands it off to Toafili with blockers, falling down at the 2. Number 18 for Auburn got in there to make the last-second tackle. It's Caleb Harris, the strong safety. He overran the play at first and then ran as fast as he possibly could to track down Toafili before he got into the end zone. That could be a game-winning play from Caleb Harris. Toafili tried to dive, and Caleb Harris is there again, shutting him down at the 1. A fantastic play from the true freshman strong safety, Caleb Harris. And it'll be 4th and goal from the 1. What do they choose to do? They will go for it. Brock Glenn in the shotgun, Toafili next to him. He hands it off again. Toafili will not get there. Another goal line stand. Dorian Mousey Jr. making the tackle. And Auburn takes over from the 2. Thorne. Under pressure. Hit. And that goes out of bounds. They're not going to call intentional grounding. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 2. Florida State would love a safety here. They have squandered every single opportunity they've had. You just have to say it. You just got to say it. 2nd and 10 for the 2. They're probably going to run to get some breathing room here so they can avoid a safety. They hand out to Hunter. Hunter gets out of the end zone, but he only gets up to the 5. So the danger of a safety still stands. I would imagine, if I was the coach, I would probably just run the ball here. Hope the O-line can try and do something, but ultimately avoid the safety because that would mean they could tie this game before we even get to halftime. 3rd and 7 here from the 5. Thorne is setting up to throw the ball. It's dangerous, but he has protection. He's hit it to safety. Darrell Jackson Jr., the defensive MVP so far for the Seminoles, makes the play, and the Florida State Seminoles are on the board in really the only way that makes sense, because their offense has been god-awful. Got the Seminole chant going in the background. And there goes the safety punt. 25 to the 30. He's taken down at the 36. Florida State with life, with all 3 timeouts and 1 minute and 50 seconds. Can they tie the game here? Glenn under pressure, and he goes down, and he lost the ball. Picked up by Auburn, and the Tigers have made up for their mistake, and they are in the red zone with 1 play. Malik Blockton, another true freshman on this defense, making the big time play and giving the ball right back to the Tigers. And we could go from Florida State momentum to Super Sim very, very quickly here. That was McLeod making the tackle. Where is he? 35. Jalen McLeod is a senior transfer with that play. Here's Peyton Thorne, empty set. He waits, throws, short. Hunter makes the catch and falls forward for 8 yards. And they don't really care with the clock at this point. They have so much time to get 12 yards. And all 3 timeouts if anything goes wrong. Good, safe play. Just do what works. Get the yards. 2nd and 2. They're chewing clock here with 1:05 to go. Press coverage at the top of your screen. Thorne waits, fires, end zone knocked away. That was Kevin Knowles, the second with the pass breakup. And it's going to be 3rd and 2. Auburn with a chance to put this game into Super Sim. Can they capitalize? 3 wide receivers to the left, none to the right. Thorne throws quickly, 1st down. Cam Coleman makes the catch down to the 2. And with 50 seconds to play, Auburn is looking to punch it in for their 2nd touchdown. Another little drum solo there. Timeout, Auburn. As they're going to take their time and try and figure this out. 48 seconds to play. And here comes the offense. 1st and goal from the 2. Thorne under center. Jarquez Hunter in the backfield. Running to the left might not be a good idea. They're going to hand it up the middle. Jarquez Hunter just barely short. That really should have gotten in. But the refs say he's short. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1. They come right back up. Florida State does not have any linebackers in there to gum up the middle. So this is probably a run right up the gut. Snap. There it is. Touchdown, Auburn! Jarquez Hunter dives into the end zone. And now, Florida State's going to get the ball quickly. But we're going to give them their 2nd half drive as well, just to really ensure that they have a proper chance to prove that they are a functioning football team. And they might prove that they're not, but we got to give them a chance. Here is the extra point attempt from Alex McPherson, and he hits. 5 plays, 19 yards. And Auburn really dropping the hammer on Florida State, trying to prove that, yes, they are frauds both in real life and in imperialism. Here comes the return from the 5, 10. Breaks the tackle, and he's taken down at the 16-yard line. So here's Brock Glenn with 38 seconds and all 3 timeouts. Glenn throws deep. Caught! Number 84 with a big-time catch, and that's a 1st down. Kyle Morlock has had a couple big receptions for the Noles. And with 33 seconds to go, they call timeout and get everybody up to the line at the 45. Glenn throws, short, caught. Broken tackle for number 5, and another timeout for the Seminoles. 5, I don't know who that was. Oh, Deuce Spann with the catch. 2nd and 3 here with 28 seconds to go. They only have 1 timeout left. Everyone playing on the line for Auburn. Huge chance for press coverage. He throws, it's caught. They're not going to call a timeout here, so the clock's going to run and they are going to be in trouble, but they are in business in field goal range. And if they don't score, I think we're going to go to Super Sim. Because we're going to count this as a chance because they are really pushing this well. 15 seconds to go. Timeout, Florida State. They're using their last one. So what is the logic here? Do you go for a deep ball and then kick a field goal if you miss it? I think that's going to be the logic. Brock Glenn in the shotgun. He waits. Under pressure. Throws. Sideline. Caught to make the field goal easier. What an incredible play. And they still have 12 seconds. So they have a chance to throw one dot to the end zone if they really want to take it. Let's see what their coach decides to do here. 1st and 10. Glenn in the shotgun. They're stacking the box again. I don't really know why. He waits, throws out of bounds. Still 7 seconds on the clock, but I think they're going to bring the kicking team out now. 7 seconds is really starting to risk it. So it'll be 17-5, and we won't go to Super Sim just yet. Here comes the kick from number 88, Ryan Fitzgerald. Snap, hold, kick is good. And that'll bring us to halftime. It is 17-5. We'll probably see one more kickoff here before we get right there. Here comes that kickoff. And we'll have to run one quarterback kneel here. And thankfully, they're just going to make it happen quickly. And that is the end of the first half. And we're moving straight on to the third quarter, baby. So Florida State gets the ball right back here with a chance to march down the field and make this a one-possession game. They will take the knee and start at the 25. Smart play from them. Brock Glenn in the shotgun and got a little bit of stuff going in that 2-minute drill. But how will he do with normal offense? Throws, short, caught. It's going to be number 6 making the catch. That's Jalen Brown, the redshirt freshman transfer. Making it 2nd and 4 here. Glenn in the gun. He waits, waiting, throwing, long, not knocked down. It's a great catch by Ja'Kai Douglas to get a first down for Florida State. And Glenn has really struggled early, but he's finding his stride a little bit here when he absolutely has to. Florida State would love to be the second team to take down an SEC foe. They throw a quick screen. He's got a blocker. He gets outside number 10 to the 50, down to the 45-yard line. Great play there by Malik Benson, the high-profile wide receiver, making his first catch of the game. Yeah, just a dot outside. So it'll be 1st and 10. And they're going to get started here. Brock Glenn in the shotgun. Weird snap. It's going to be a reverse pass. He's looking to throw. Instead, he runs up the middle. 40, 35, 30. Ja'Kai Douglas using his speed to make something out of what could have been a really bad situation. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 29. Florida State, dare I say it, they're in business. 5:23 to go here. Glenn fakes the handoff, throws a sidearm pass that's going to be caught at the 12-yard line. Ja'Kai Douglas, another catch. 5 catches for 55 yards today. And then one very good run. He's been kind of their X factor, their guy that they just toss everywhere to make plays. Reminded me of Zay Flowers a little bit. Another ACC wide receiver with a lot of skill. Brock Glenn under center. Hands it off. Toafili. And 96 for Auburn is there to completely shut that play down. That's Philip Bleedy, the senior transfer coming in. He's originally from Portales High School in Trenton, New Jersey. And then he started at Texas Tech in the Big 12, transferred over to Indiana in the Big 10, and now he's at Auburn in the SEC. 3 high-profile schools. Brock Glenn, under center. Another handoff to Toafili. And number 15 is there to shut that play down, with number 21 finishing it off. Kedrick Falk starting it, Caleb Wooden finishing the job. So now it's 3rd and 6. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Florida State in real trouble because a field goal doesn't really help them here. Glenn in the shotgun. This is probably a throw to the end zone. Maybe to Malik Benson right there. Glenn throws quickly. It's a screen. Toafili absolutely rocked. Jaron Thompson ends the play right there. And the Auburn faithful absolutely loving it. So it's 4th and 4. They will kick the field goal. Ryan Fitzgerald trying to make his second of the game. Snap, hold, kick is no good. I mean, y'all are not beating the fraud allegations with the number of mistakes that you've had in this game. Like, you've brought this on yourself. Come on. Just lucky Chris Davis wasn't back there, you know? Anyway, Auburn gets it back at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Peyton Thorne in the shotgun. Push pass to number 14, and he's taken down. Another good play for Darrell Jackson Jr. as a tackle for loss. I mean, he's maintaining his good reputation with this game. The offense is not. I don't know why they've updated injuries with these rosters. I guess it makes sense, but I kind of wanted this to be a separate thing, but whatever. The throw goes to the left to be caught by number 2, and he's taken down. 5-yard gain there to Cameron Coleman, I think. Yeah, Cam Coleman. 3rd and 7 now. Peyton Thorne. We've got drop coverage on the tight end. That could be where he's going. Thorne waits, throws, deep, caught! Number 14 flying away with it. He's looking like Nick Marshall running out there. Touchdown, Auburn. Robert Lewis, the redshirt senior transfer. Coming in from Georgia State, who Florida State's already beaten in this series. And he gets a deep ball score to solidify this win for the Tigers. As soon as this extra point happens, we will go to Super Sim. Can we do that now? Well, let's just control Auburn here. Just what a gorgeous deep ball. Blown coverage by the Seminoles, and they pay the price. And let's go Super Sim. End of the quarter. And let's just make sure Florida State doesn't do anything of note. 31-5, and that'll do it. A not really shocking, but and mostly expected blowout. As Florida State, after winning 3 games, they come back down to earth and back to reality, losing 31-5 to Auburn. Robert Lewis, 5 catches, 102 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And the Auburn Tigers maintain the SEC's almost perfect record in Imperialism. And they take down one of the most prominent teams of the ACC. And they clear out this territory so that the SEC can further establish their dominance in the Southeast and set up the Invitational that will happen at the end of this tournament when they all play each other for the right to advance to the final section of Imperialism. So let's go to the map. In Florida State, you know, I thought you'd lasted a little longer. I thought that after you took out those other teams that your team would stay at the class you were at last season. But no, turns out you really, really missed Jordan Travis. And that was the difference today. Bye-bye. Why won't they go? There we go. Zoom in here. And that, I'll do it for that. And then let's make this logo way bigger. So Auburn takes over Florida State's massive territory in the Southeast. The SEC gets a firm grip on the Southeast like they should. And this is your final 80. Let's do a quick tally of how many teams from each conference remain, because I have that pulled up. You've got 13 from the ACC, 7 from the Big 12, 14 from the Big 10, 13 from the SEC. Sorry, no, there's 12 left from the ACC after Florida State got eliminated. And only 5 from the American Athletic, 5 from Conference USA, 5 from the MAC, 6 from the Mountain West, 8 from the Sun Belt, and all 5 independents remain in this tournament. But that'll do it here. We'll be back tomorrow for a doubleheader because I'm going to go vote on Saturday, as I mentioned in the last episode. Y'all should be voting. I'm going to say that again.